Welcome to the Drayway. Hey, I'm glad you're here. I got a good show for you today. It's going to be a little bit more one-on-one talk this time than it normally is because, I think we have some things we need to discuss. But hey, look, hit the subscribe button. I'm glad you're here. We got a lot to go over, so let's get started. Let's go! Hey, welcome to the Drayway. I'm glad you're here. Look, I get a lot of comments from you guys, and a lot of you guys seem very, very concerned, very, very worried. And I understand. I understand you're nervous. I understand you're worried. I understand this administration is kind of freaking you out a little bit. And I understand that. But I want you just to keep things in perspective because like a hurricane, when the hurricane starts, you're really nervous about it, especially, when exactly is it going to get here? What exactly is going to happen? We're past that. We're in the storm now. We're not in the eye of it yet. I mean, that's probably a year from now, but we are in the storm. And if you know anything about hurricanes, there's a beginning and there's an end. And yes, there's going to be some damage done. But you know what we're going to do? We're going to pick right up where we left off and we're going to move forward. And that's exactly how I'm looking at this administration because it is a storm. And we're in it though. We're in the storm. And just know this, storms end. This is all going to end, all right? All this nonsense, all of this is all coming from a nearly 80-year-old man. So, don't let this 80-year-old man get you too upset because I have found that most 80-year-old men don't get a lot done. It's just the way they are. And you want to know why? Because as you get older, you care about less and less. You let fewer things. When you're young, you worry about this and you worry about getting that and you worry what this person thinks and I want to buy this and you worry about all this accumulation and all, you worry and worry and worry and worry. And I'm here to tell you, there's nothing to really worry about. All those things you used to worry about, you don't need to. Because guess what? A lot of the stuff you don't have any influence over anyway. You can't change anything, just like you and I can't change what this administration's going to do. So stop worrying about it, as best you can. And just focus on the things that you can control. Focus on what you can control. Because everybody keeps asking me, Drayton, how are you getting through this? How are you? And I say, I'm focused on my family and me. I'm focusing on my family, my mom, my dad, my son, and me. That's what I'm doing to get through this. Because if I focus every day on what this administration says or does, or if I focus on just that every day, that's enough to drive you nuts. Because we already know the people in the administration like Trump and Elon Musk, they have no idea what they're doing. Absolutely none. And so the damage that they can do is going to be minimal, I believe, because stupid people can only do so much damage. Smart people know how to really mess things up. Let me tell you something. You get a smart person in there, that really wants to do damage, they can make things really, really bad. But dumb people are unfocused and unreliable. And I think that's been Donald Trump his whole life. He's unfocused and unreliable. And that's how he's been his entire life. So don't get yourself all upset. Don't get yourself all worked up. My solution for you, Focus on you and your family. Because I've been doing that as far as with my family. I've been focusing on my family for years and years and years. You know, I focus on what's important, and that's you and your family. So don't let this whole thing drive you nuts, kind of like that car alarm. That car alarm that keeps going off, yeah, that's driving me nuts a little bit, you know. Hopefully it's not driving you too nuts at home. But let me know what you think. I always like what you guys have to say in the comments. So put out some comments. What are you going to do to get through these Trump years? Let me know what your thoughts are. And stick around. Welcome to the Drayway. We have more to talk about. Stay right there. Somebody, please tell me what's going on. What the F is going on with Texas? Man, how anyone lives in Texas, I don't know how you live in that shit state. And I don't use that word lightly. What a shit state Texas is. And I say that because, my goodness, what are you guys doing? You want to pass a law to make transgender a felony? First of all, I need your help. I need someone to tell me, what is the Republicans' fascination with transgender? Does anybody know? I mean, personally, the only time I've had any correspondence, any discussion, any conversation with somebody transgender was in a Miami nightclub. I went into the men's room to use the urinal. I was down there doing my business, and a transgender walked in to use the urinal right next to me, looked over and said, "Wow, that's a pretty one, isn't it?" And I just kind of looked and went, because, you know, he had heels on. Anyway, that's in my entire life. That 15-second interaction was the only interaction I've had with a transgender person ever. So, you know, here I am, 61 years old. I've had a 15-second conversation, kind of, with a transgender in Miami, and that's been it. So I just don't understand what the fascination is with Republicans and transgender. Does anybody know? Can anybody tell me why they're so fascinated with them and where they use the bathroom, how they use the bathroom? Why do these people care so much? What are they so afraid of? I don't get it. And I find it really, really weird because, you know, every time I hear a Republican talk, it seems like they're talking about transgender like it's any of their business, like it affects their life at all. And I know it doesn't, and I just don't understand it. And I'm tired of hearing about it. And I just think it's really weird that now Texas wants to take it, not here, they want to take it, they're going to make it a felony. They're going to make transgender people criminals. And any doctor that helps them is a criminal. What I don't understand about you Republicans is this. You are not doctors. Why are you trying to get in the middle of a patient and their doctor? You Republicans keep doing it over and over and over again. Stay the hell away from doctors and what they're doing with their patients. Why can't you simply do that? It's none of your business. Just like a woman and her doctor, what they decide is between them. What a transgender decides to do with their doctor is between them. You stay the hell out of it. You're supposed to be the party of, less government, less government. No, you want the government in everything that you don't approve of. If you don't approve of something, the government needs to get in the middle. You're not for small government. You're for just having things your way. Ugh. God, you guys make me sick. Ugh. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you think in the comments. I can't wait to see the comments on this one. Don't go anywhere. I got a final thought. I want you to think about this. I just want you to think about it. Think about doing something for yourself. And when I say doing something for yourself, whether you have to plan it 6 months from now, a year from now, write a date down on your calendar and go somewhere for 4 to 7 days. Anywhere that's not near you. A state away, 5 states away, another country. Write it down. Set a date. Start, if you need to save money, start saving money for that date. If you need an entire year, take an entire year. Put a little money aside, just a little bit of money, and do it towards that one little 4 or 7 day vacation, and go somewhere. Get away from this, but plan for it and make it a priority. Go to Mexico for a few days. Go to the Caribbean for a few days. Or if that's not to your liking, pick a spot. If you like skiing, go ski in Canada next year. Whatever it is you like to do. But get out of the country. Or at least go visit maybe the Virgin Islands or maybe Hawaii or whatever you have a dream of doing. But make it a plan. Do that for yourself. Because I keep telling people, you got to do some things for yourself because life goes on. Life keeps going on and on and on. And if you don't plan for things, if you don't stop and say, hey, I want to go do this, I want to go do that. If you don't plan for it, you end up never doing it. And let me tell you something right now. Some of my best memories, in fact, most of my best memories are from me getting off my butt and going and doing something that I thought I would never do. Those are your best memories. Those are the best times that you'll find solace in as you get older, because we all get older. And like I'm watching with my dad, you know, I realized in watching my dad age the way he has, you know, the last few years into his 80s, he wasn't able to go anywhere. So I don't know if being in your 80s is the time to start thinking about traveling. I think it's in your 50s and 60s that you gotta make a plan. Even younger, whatever your age is, make a plan and just start doing it, all right? Make a plan for yourself this year in 2025. Let me know where you'd like to go in 2026, and just let's see if we can make it happen. 4 days, 7 days, whatever the case is, someplace you've never been. Let me know in the comments. Someplace you've never been. Where do you want to go? And what do we got to do to make it happen? That's the Drayway for today. As usual, thank you for joining me. You guys are the best. I appreciate all your comments and all your attention. And if you're not a subscriber yet, easy for me to say, subscriber. If you're not subscribing yet, please do. This has been the Drayway. There's a new Drayway each and every day. I hope to see you again tomorrow. Have a great day, everybody. We'll see you later.